Talking
Yeah, talking to Mike. I'm really close.
Hello.
I always feel uncomfortable talking to you.
Does everyone have a beverage? Because I think Evan has a few words to say. My best man.
All right. All right. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Check, check. All right. Forgive me for looking at my phone, but I got notes. It all started. No, that's not true. All right. Well, welcome to Kowtow. For everyone who made the journey, I just want to say it's been a fucking journey. So, to everybody that made the journey, we're here, and congratulations to everybody here, especially Sonia and Jason, but also to everybody that made the journey. It's a journey, so you should be proud of yourselves, and me too. So I am. I really suck at toasts.
You're fantastic.
All right, I haven't known Jason for that long. I've known him for like 5 or 6 years. So I was really, really surprised to be asked to be the best man. But it was such an honor. I've never been the best man before. And I was just so honored. I'm so grateful, and I'm so glad to be here. And I thank you for that. And to the rest of the men here, you guys, you might want to step your game up, because if I'm the best there is, then there's that. At my own wedding, I chose my oldest friend as my best man, and it was a disastrous mistake. I mean, anybody who was at my wedding, do you remember my best man or anything about him?
No.
He just failed miserably. The one thing I wanted to do is I had a big bag of joints to give out to my family and friends, and he was uncomfortable holding them. In Santa Cruz, California, he was uncomfortable holding. He couldn't even be my bag man, let alone my best man. So I felt like I made a huge mistake, and also his speech was too long, his toast was ridiculous, and I'm trying to avoid that. So we're gonna move on to the next bullet point. Recently, Jason told me, I kind of asked him why he asked me to be the best man. And he said, we've been really good friends for several years, and he wanted the opportunity to deepen our friendship and to bring it that much closer. And since he's asked me, our friendship has just blossomed so much, and it worked. So you were smart, and it's a courageous move. I thought it was courageous, and I just really, really respect it. And I really admire that courage, and I feel a deep honor to be here, and I'm proud of you guys. And that same courage that Jason had in asking me to be the best man, I felt like Sonia has that kind of courage too. This is the girl that left small town Minnesota. Hello, small town Minnesota! Can we hear it? And came to San Francisco. When I met her, she was working at like a pretty small newspaper, and then life changed for her, and so she packed up her car with her dog and took the fuck off. And when she came back, she's like, I'm just going to get a job at the Chronicle now, one of the best newspapers in the country. And then within a couple of years, she took over, and now she's like running the advertising department. And there's so much courage there too. Between the two of you guys, I mean, courageous might be the word that I use to describe you the best. And then they get together, and so they move into this little house, and they're like, well, we got an extra bedroom, let's rent it out. And all of a sudden, they have this like successful Airbnb business that pays their rent. They have free rent in San Francisco. Who do you know that has that? So all of this stuff just is like courage and creativity and spontaneity, and all of these things make up you guys, and it makes up your successes. And those are all the things that I love the most about you. And if I can give one piece of unsolicited advice about marriage, because I've been married for almost 4 years now, and so it kind of makes me an expert. My advice is don't be afraid to have difficult conversations, because those are the conversations that aren't always the most fun. They're not the ones that happen under the disco ball at 5 a.m. and everything's great.
Those are my favorites, though.
There are favorites, but those aren't the ones. If you continue with that courageousness to have the difficult conversations, then I think that you guys are going to have a long and wonderful, wonderful, wonderful marriage. And I got to tear up a little bit. And we have a new Wow House moniker, and I'm just going to say this, and it's a good one to remember, and I hope that you do, because it's kind of working in my marriage. My marriage is going good, and so it's the only one I know well. And so I hope this may work for you, and that's do what you say, and say what you do, and say what you mean, and don't say it mean. And on that note, will everybody please raise their glasses to my very, very dear and special, special friends, the Dwiggins von Rood. drops the mic.
That was fantastic.
Love you, buddy. I love you too. That was beautiful. Vale, maid of honor.
Yeah.
Cool.